2015 Kawasaki ZX10R. That was the first bike I rode here, the Buddh International Circuit. And today we are back at this state-of-the-art facility with another 10R, one which Kawasaki claims is their best one yet. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the spanking new winter edition of the 2016 ZX10R. You might still mistake this as the old bike because not a lot has changed dramatically in terms of aesthetics. The biggest visual cue would be the new tail section, which is taken straight out of the Z1000, and of course the Showa balance feet forks. So what makes it faster? You have a new engine head, you have lighter pistons, you have revised spokes. More importantly, you have a lighter crank and balance shaft, which is set to reduce the inertia by a good 20%, and also which helps the engine spin a lot quicker. Airbox capacity has been bumped up from 8 to 10 liters. The air filter too is now 60% bigger. So it still pumps out a good 200 PS, despite the fact the ZX10R is the first liter class superbike which is Euro 4 compliant. So the new ZX10R for the first time gets ride-by-wire throttle. You get a quick shifter as standard, 3-mode launch control, 2-mode engine braking system. You get 2 additional modes of traction control, so you have 5 in all, and all of them are linked to the Bosch 5-axis IMU, which we have already seen on the R1, which basically helps the system detect how much the rear wheel is stepping out during a power slide. Kawasaki has also incorporated a new cornering management system to ensure that the front end doesn't wash out even if you're braking hard in the middle of a corner. The new 10R is really tricked out with all the bells and whistles of a modern day superbike. I think it's high time we lead this orchestra.
I've set the power mode to middle, which restricts the power to about 80%, and the traction control to 3, so it can watch my back while I warm up the tires. Track is ours, here we go. Right up, the first thing I'm noticing is the change in the steering geometry. I'm sitting a lot higher up. The handlebar is a lot closer to me, and when the foot pegs are higher up, and unlike the previous models, they are not adjustable. The higher foot pegs means that you have really good grip on the tank. So in terms of ergonomics, this one is definitely a lot more track focused as compared to the last model. They have redesigned the tank so that it can fit bigger riders as well, but I have a feeling that if you are above 6 feet 1, you're going to struggle a little bit. This wider front fairing and the windscreen, they have worked on it a lot. This vent right here, they're supposed to reduce for fetching, and I feel that they're definitely working. Kawasaki have definitely done a very good job in the aerodynamics, and it's time to switch to full power. Gears 2 to 6 means that you're always in the meat of the power, and that's where you want to be. Despite whatever gains Kawasaki have gained in the mid-range, the first gear is still too tall, and below 8,000 RPM there's hardly any juice. Another thing I'm noticing in lower revs is the throttle. Now I'm a big fan of the on-off throttle transitions of the whole ZX10R. They were brilliant. I'm not liking this ride-by throttle very much because I think it's really sensitive. Unless you are really smooth at lower revs, it can be quite jerky. And in higher revs, the quick shifter, it works seamlessly. And to give you an idea, here we go. I can still talk to you is because the new ZX10R comes short with highest grade Brembo braking system on production bikes. And as you expect, they work just like they should. Phenomenal brakes, beautiful feedback.
But what has impressed me the most is the way the new 10R handles. I mean, fast turn-ins, one of the strongest suits of the old 10R, and Kawasaki have actually managed to better that. I mean, the way this thing flicks from one end to the other, it takes half the amount of effort, and a lot of that has to do with the lighter components within the engine to reduce the inertia. That's something which even Tom Sykes insisted a lot on at the end of 2015 season, so that the bike is a little more flickable, and it clearly is. The steering geometry is a lot different. The engine has been moved up and forward, add a little more weight at the front to increase the agility of the bike. Also, the wheelbase is a little bit longer, and that's to make sure that with the weight bias changing because of the new steering geometry, you still have enough grip at the rear. The last piece of the puzzle which makes the riding experience on this that much better is obviously the Showa balance-free forks. You could clearly see how they have played such a vital role in the success of Tom Sykes and Jonathan Rea in the 2015 season. They are phenomenal. The stability in the braking is brilliant. It doesn't matter how hard you're braking at the back straight here. The front end doesn't nosedive. It soaks in the bumps really, really well. But when it comes to handling as a whole with the traction control system, I don't think it's rider error proof, in the sense the onus is still on you to be very progressive with your throttle. If you're over aggressive, there's a good chance that the rear will step out and catch traction again. Then again, limit is a very relative thing, and my limit is here, whereas the limit of the 2015 Malaysian Superbike Series, Rajni, is much, much higher. 2015 machine is the one which he raced on and won the Superbike Series. So let's see what he has to say. Kawasaki is thinking about getting the race kit here. Do you think they should also include the new gearbox as a part of that system? Do you think it will help you a lot from a racing point of view?
Yeah, 100%. So because you're using in the start gear in the each different track is more helpful.
What do you think of the quick shifter?
Yeah, quick shifter amazing, because the company quick shifter is working perfect, and because last day I ride some aftermarket. Okay. That one not work that much, very hard. Okay. This one very soft and good.
I saw you, I was following you, and you were trail braking inside the corner. Did you feel that the corner management system was working?
Yeah, that was very good, very good. Still, I go very hard brake, still holding the lines. Okay. That is amazing. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about the slipper clutch. That in conjunction with the engine braking system, it seemed to work really well. What did you think?
Yeah, I feel like the engine braking is very good, and the slippery clutch is awesome. Like you go with engine braking with the sliding is a clean. So awesome.
Very clean, yeah. Right? The race kit will also come with the auto blipper, which means you don't even need to use the clutch. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that is more helpful for the track. Very easy to go in the corner.
Gives you a lot more time, right? One less thing to do.
But I feel only one, the bike is little heavy. Okay. Maybe it's worked with 2017 bike, more like a lightweight, is more helpful on the track.
Yeah, I think what has happened is the very first liter class bike which has met its Euro 4 spec, which is why it's put on 5 kgs. But talking about that, did you think the handling was a little bit better in terms of flickability?
Yeah, more helpful for in the flipping point, maybe easy to ride.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you too much tired all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate this, and we hope that we see this guy clinch the 2016 Malaysian Superbike Series again and bring glory to India. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So there you have it, guys. That's the review of the 2016 ZX10R, and we leave here very, very impressed because this is a phenomenal bike. We love the old bike and we love this one that much more because it offers so much more. Takes the whole value for money proposition to a whole new level, because you're getting this point for 16.4 lakhs ex-showroom, and what else do you want, right? All the electronics, far better brakes, a package which handles so much better. The traction control does not work as seamlessly as I thought it would. Other than that, it's a phenomenal bike, and now the real test is how it will perform against its competition. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it, and we hope to get you the road review of this bike really soon. If you have any questions, hit us up, and ciao.